it's your girl Keywan, and I am back with Heart Hustle Houston. Where am I on season 2, episode 9? Two sides to every story. Listen, I know that this is very almost a little impromptu. Okay, shout out to everybody for coming into the live. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. Okay. I am very, very nervous. Okay. Y'all don't mind me. I'm just trying to get everything up. So y'all give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Gotta get the jitters out the way. I took a lot of notes though. I took a lot of notes. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So whew, we just gonna let everybody in. We're gonna get everybody in. How everybody doing? How was everybody's Monday and whatnot? Okay. Give everybody time. Shout out to the 3 people in the chat. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my live. Okay. Make sure y'all do that for your girl. Baby, it is something when you have to sit on here by yourself. Hey, American Born. What's going on, friend? Good evening. Yeah, welcome back to my channel, y'all. We going live to break down the episodes and whatnot. All right. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Do what American Born says. Pretty please join us in the chat. All viewpoints are welcome. Please respect the channel. Shout out to Watch Your Mouth Reviews. Y'all, please subscribe to his channel if you have not. If American Born, I think if you can put the link in the channel, that would be awesome sauce. Yes, subscribe. And we are, hey, what's going on? Hey, Miss CC, how are you? I know, right? I know. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Listen, Thuggy. Y'all know I'm super nervous, but I got this. Okay? I really got this. Yeah, we speaking to everybody in the chat. Okay. Oh, yeah, shout out to Mrs. Best. Drop, AB got it. I ain't got to tell you. You got it, AB. All right. Y'all, this listen, I will try to be as not lengthy. I really have a lot of stuff to say. And James, I promise you're going to be proud of me. Okay? You're going to be proud of me because I got something for you. All right. So we just going to go ahead and start the episode. Thank you. I will. Thank you. So basically, y'all want me to call people raggedy hoes. I'm gonna do my very best. I'm gonna do in my Mrs. Best voice. I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got. What's going on, Shani's sister? What's going on? Hey. Thank you. All right, y'all. You really gonna be proud of me when you see what I got. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna try not to. My God. Yeah. I got you, Miss Best. I'm gonna keep it on this side of town. But yeah, you right. You absolutely right. On the live, my my God. My God. So listen. So the episode picked back up. Not baby, they raggedy. I got y'all covered. So y'all, the episode actually picked back up with the ladies telling Elena that Will and Josh are cool. And she was like, I ain't know that, right? So she said, they ain't never been cool before. So Ro let Elena know how Josh said he pretty much built Color du Jour and how he caught her cheating. Elena said she never cheated and she wished she never showed up as the good girl she was. Then she said he was literally hiding DMs from her. Elena said Josh is a punk ass. And I'm going to add this in my New Orleans voice. He a whole hoe out here. You heard me? That's what I feel like Elena wanted me to say. But, I feel like she wanted me to say that, but I'm going to let him have it. All right. So Ro think that Elena should talk to Labrina about it since she was told through Will. And I was like, what? She was standing right there, literally having a conversation with him. You know what? Let me go. Pretty much. She was 30. Ro was 38 hot this entire episode. Okay? Absolutely. He is a punk ass biatch to the 10th power. Okay? What's going on, Alicia? What is going on? Okay? If you guys have not subscribed to Alicia's TV and her other channel, the Black Girls Den podcast, please subscribe to both channels, y'all, if you have not. Pretty much is either, listen, like the video, or we got to put them 3 chairs. Y'all gonna have to go to the corner. Okay, I got 3 chairs for y'all. I got a regular one, I got the VIP, and I got the wheelchair accessible. I don't know which one we doing. All right. So let's keep it rolling. So Ro tell Elena, she need to check that shit, especially if he going around your friend group talking shit. And Elena said legally I can't say anything. Ro said legally he don't give a damn and he's literally talking about you. Elena said he didn't say it on camera. Ro said he did. She was like, his punk ass actually did say that shit on camera. Okay, she didn't say that. I'm just hyping it up. So Latoria said he went to the house. Y'all. Latoria was so, like, I don't know if her throat was hurting, but the way she just kind of came in with he went to the house. I was like, all right. So at this moment, when I looked at Elena, it looked like she was gritting her teeth. Because if it was me, every time I would see Josh, I would crash the entire fuck out on site. Because who the fuck you playing with? And who the fuck you playing with on camera? I'm sorry, y'all. Calm down, girl. Calm down. Because that ain't your nigga. You right. That ain't my nigga. Because he'll have 2 black eyes playing with me. Okay? My bad. So anyway, Elena said she gonna reach out to Labrina. All right. So I'm a channel Elena again. Because she real soft-spoken and I want her to use her throat chakras. So I feel like Elena wanted to say when she told the ladies, I listened to Josh, and he talked about the things about the money and yada yada yada. This is what I feel like Elena really wanted to say. She said, all I did was listen to you bitch about how broke you was while I made it happen. Captain. Like, you're an old nothing ass nigga. She didn't say all that, but I just really I feel like that's what she wanted me to say. And so I just feel like justice for Elena. Just on the strength of this long haired ass nigga. Like I just feel like Josh need his ass whooped only because you talking about the mother of your kids like that because you're mad because this lady left you. You literally stole from this lady. You cheated on her and you stole from her. And once again, what she did after that, it doesn't even matter in my opinion. And I'm not saying we should do wrong for wrong because that's not okay. But what I'm saying is you cannot hurt somebody and expect somebody to just sit there and take it. And I feel like he want her to be one of those women to just sit there and take it. And I'm glad she filed for divorce. I'm glad she left. Like, I don't know how much of a hole he had this woman in, but for you to do that to her and not say anything about it, like, that's crazy to me. And then have the audacity to feel away because she walked away. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I just cannot. I cannot. I did my job. No chair for me today. Oh, Lord. Yes. Period. She does. I truly believe that. No. And we're not going to see that. When we walk in Color du Jour, nobody wants to get their makeup done by Josh. Like, we're not asking for Josh. We're looking for Elena. Josh is vile, unattractive, and he has a bad hairline and is gross. And his breath probably stink with his stupid ass. Okay? I just wanted to add that. I feel like you needed me to add that on there. At all. We don't believe a whole ass thing. Okay? Not a whole ass thing. In the next scene, Chloe in her wig, they went to go visit Jordan. Y'all, is it me? I don't know if y'all said this in y'all review, but the wig give witness protection. My nigga is beating me and I'm trying to run away from him and I need a new identity. Anyway, so Chloe and Jordan have a brand called 17 Between and they are working on their content. Okay. Chloe said everybody is mad at her and Labrina didn't show up for her. So Chloe's going to play the perpetual victim as usual. She's not going to do a self-check. She's not going to self-reflect. She's just going to be the victim. Like, girl, like the way I wanted to smack that wig and shift it just because girl, why? Like, you messy. You listen, let me say this. I am going to say this. Chloe is messy, but not grimy as fuck as Labrina is. I'm gonna stand on that hill. Okay? I gotta get some water. I feel like Chloe's weak. I got on today. I'm just saying. That's what he gave me. Listen, I be trying. Let me tell you, the people on OWN is a hot ass mess, and somebody on the OWN network will piss you off. Okay? Yes, shift it. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I need to get some water. So anyway, she decided. I feel like in this moment, she tried to make herself a victim with Jordan, but Jordan he didn't really clock her, but he had to kind of course correct her. Like, ma'am, you were wrong. So she tells him that Latoria and Ro said that she's not a good friend. But you're not, sister. You're not. And I will say this, when it comes to these two ladies, no, you have not shown up as a good friend. Now, them other three, I really can't call it. I really don't know what to call that over there. But specifically, Ro and Latoria, I feel like she has not shown up as a good friend. I just feel that way. Jordan thinks that she brushes off both ladies' feelings. And this is, I want to say this is the same thing Miss Sylvia said to her at the end of the episode. And she's hearing that he's taking her side. Once again, this is the second time she did that in this episode. Somebody's literally telling her something, and you automatically hear something else instead of receiving what was said. Like, Chloe really do think the sun rises and sets on her ass. And I think that she's so self-absorbed. She is. And that's what I don't like. And I want to say, you and Mrs. Best, I want to say y'all talked about this in y'all review, how somebody will one-up you in their pain. And y'all didn't verbatim say this, but when you talk to somebody and you say, oh, I got a lot of things going on, and they'll one-up you and say, oh, well, I have a lot of things going on too. Do y'all know, I know a bitch like that, and I cannot stand her. Sorry, beloved reviews. Hey, baby, how are you? Y'all know I'm a little reckless with my mouth. I apologize. I know somebody like that. I used to go to church with her. She still go to the church. Shout out to the saints. But I don't like people like that because they want to heighten their pain. And after this is when they ask you, how are you? You're not really listening. You're not really wanting to know how I'm doing. You just want to, I don't know what that's about. It's selfish. It's self-absorbed, in my opinion. And I don't like people like that. I don't know what's going on with my StreamYard. Hi, beloved reviews. Well, what's going on? We are having a great evening. If you guys have not, please subscribe to Beloved Reviews' channel. We love her channel. Y'all, she's actually reviewing Family Matters. She just started she's in the first season. So yeah, y'all check out her view on Family Matters. Yes, thank you for stopping by. She does. And I think it doesn't matter if you have kids. I think sometimes Chloe lacks empathy and sympathy for other people. And it makes me wonder how she show up as a parent for her daughters and how she show up for Nico. Like, even how she showed up in her marriage. Did her husband may have made everything about her. And so when he left, I think she's trying to navigate through that. Like, that's what I think. Anyway, Chloe thinks that she is all that because she has a young boyfriend. I think it's a little deeper than that. And I really do. I really think her husband has set the tone. Her spouse who passed has set the tone and made her feel like, I mean, he probably gave her everything, and that is where she at in his life. And I don't know, but she just have to have sympathy and empathy for everybody else. And I think that's why it's hard for her to see even her daughter's POV when they state their disdain for Jordan. She can't see past it because it's not about her. I hate that for her. I do. I hate that for her. Yeah, they want to one up you all the time. It really is selfish. She's owns Giselle Bryant. That raggedy, tacky wench. She is the worst. She is the worst. Anyway, let me keep going, y'all. She does act like Giselle, but Giselle, Giselle, I don't know. Jataki is just, I don't know. Anyway, Jordan lets her know that he spoke with Latoria, and she want to know again, another time. She want to know why are you talking so much to Latoria? And I'm just like, girl, it was okay when he was ring shopping with Latoria, when you and Latoria was cool, but now it's a problem. Like, I don't understand it, but whatever. The fact that Chloe just can't stop and listen to Jordan, I feel like that ultimately makes her a bad friend. My other question was to Chloe, why wasn't she there for Latoria when she had a seizure? Like, why was it for you to just call? Were you that mad at Latoria? Like, do you really get mad at people and then in a heavy time of need, you decide not to be there for them? It's like your anger, you trump anger over what's important. Like, I have so many questions. And my main question is, why didn't you show up for your friend? Like, I kept asking throughout this entire season, is she getting therapy? That is one of my main questions. I do not think that she's getting the therapy that she needs. So Chloe feels like Labrina is poisoning the group. I think Chloe and Labrina are alike in some ways, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I think that's why those two kind of this season are like oil and vinegar. But I think that they are alike in some ways. I don't know which one is worse. No, Chloe is messy and Chloe is self-absorbed. Labrina comes off as messy and dangerous and male identified. And oh no. Okay, well, we praying for you over there. So if all else, we definitely praying for you, all right? Such a good point, Keywan. Also, to see similarities between Chloe and Labrina, they both are selfish. Only difference is Chloe hides her hand and Labrina does not hide her messiness. She tries to. She deflects and she lied a lot. She lied, and I can't deal with that. And she shows absolutely no emotion. Like, her face, she does not emote, even in her facial expression. And it's like, I can't trust anybody. I wouldn't be able to trust both of them. What's going on, Vibex? If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Vibex's channel. Shout out to you, friend, for coming into the live. Elena came with receipts, questions, and smoke. If you're going to spread rumors, be ready when the truth comes knocking. You heard me? Exactly. Shout out. Hope you're okay. Yes, we need to know. What's going on? I've never seen you before. Welcome to the channel. Prayers. Yes, American born prayers. Hey, American born. It rained for 10 minutes in New Jersey nowadays, and then everything is flood. What? Jeez, I'm good. The dogs are scared. They hate storms. We're definitely praying for you around here. So it's just, it's hot over here. I wish we can get a little rain. Definitely. Yes, thank you for joining. Yes, we'll appreciate that. Shout out to you. Let me, oh, this is the other thing that I caught. Chloe talked to Jordan about having a baby, and just by his expression, he don't want a baby. Manira and Norm, okay? Her and Norm haven't been spending any time together. She tells Norm they need to get it in quickly. They, get a little quickie in. He said that would work for me, but she said you cannot build the anticipation and come together later. Can come together later on and get it popping. Listen, I get it. There needs to be text and sexting throughout the day sometimes, but when you get busy, because sometimes you're busy, you ain't got time to be texting no nasty stuff, okay? And if you have a partner, a Mr. put you through the mattress or a Mrs. put you through the mattress, shout out to y'all if y'all do. The energy is already there. So when y'all get home at night, y'all already know what time of day it is, okay? I'm going to say this, and I know I'm not the only one that's thinking this. Is it me, or does Norm look like a chipmunk with the nuts in the side of his cheek because he got some big old cheekbones? That's all I wanted to say. I like Norm because Norm thinks about his wife. Okay, he's not a raggedy ass husband on. Shout out to Norm for being a good guy. Okay? Anyway, he said the kids are the reason that they're not spending time together. And that could be a reason. So she kind of felt the way when he said that. And I was like, I just don't feel like he lied. Like you literally said later on when y'all went on y'all date, y'all talked about turning off the phones, not talking about the parentals, kids not asking y'all for snacks. So clearly there is distraction when it comes to y'all kids. Okay. I'm telling y'all, I don't have no small kids, but it's almost like kids know when it's time for y'all to get busy. Okay. They be, my dog might start barking. They come knocking on the door. The fuck y'all want? Okay. Don't talk to y'all kids like that. I'm just saying. Don't be like, what y'all call her, Triple D, Dick Deprived, Daisy, or whatever y'all call homegirl, okay, from Love After Lockup. Don't be like that. I'm just saying. Anyway, he said, they should put a date night in the calendar. But she said no because she feels like it's some type of excuse, and then she don't want to feel like she's coming off distant, and she wants him to take the extra mile. Manira, what the fuck you want? Like, you was really getting, let me tell y'all, she really wasn't getting on my nerves because I feel like she had valid points. What I feel like Manira was saying is take the extra mile, do something outside of your normal comfort zone to, get me going and get my juices flowing to make me want you. Just setting up a date and saying, hey, I set something up for us. Okay. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay. That, sometimes that keeps people going. That keep they love juices flowing. I guess I don't know what to call it. I'm just saying. Okay. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, they keep their love juices flowing. Let me grab the comments real quick. Where we at? Chloe said she wanted peace, but somehow every conversation turned into another episode of chaos. At this point, peace has left the group. Peace has, listen, peace is only in certain people. Chaos is in two of those people. We shall leave them nameless, or you can drop them in the comments, okay? Chloe even considered a baby when they ain't engaged, and none of her other children wants her to marry this man. That is wild. You understand? That is wild. Yes, please, y'all, hit the like button. I agree. Keywan, he is. He is. Like, James, please. Somebody get a chair for James. Obviously, James like the regular seating. He wants regular seating. So please. Elvin and the Chipmunks? Because why? Why? Yeah, Team Good Guy. And the Chipmunks. Someone looks like they got a sec. Give Shannon the VIP, please. You can take the VIP seating. Nora might be scared. She would give her. First of all, after one, you need to be snipped and clipped. Okay? I've been snipped and clipped and burned for 20 years. 20 years. Okay? I ain't never having no children. I mean, listen, there are other things she can get done. Hell, Norm can go get a vasectomy. She don't have to get nothing done. It don't always have to be on the woman. Norm can go get his ass a vasectomy, and he don't have to worry about that. And his turnaround time is like a day or two. Or however, it ain't long as a woman when she go get herself done. He can go get a vasectomy, and his thing can be, and that vasectomy, I believe it can be reversed. A dumb ditzy private. Exactly. Manira wants Ellen. She does. But it feels I think it's just the busy schedule that they have. And I think that's the problem. I think that's probably the issue, and plus everything else. I will say this, and this might make me this might make me sound really, really selfish. But I think the parental part of it all, I feel like Manira is taking that on, and that's not an issue she should be taking on. If you ask me, I just don't think that's an issue she should be taking on. If it's not her kids and Norm, everything else is, I wouldn't take none of that on. I just wouldn't. Exactly. Twin, please. Right. Shani, we got you a couple of chairs. We knew Shani was gonna cut up. James too. We got you one too, James. Listen. Just put some on the side for me too. He has, oh yeah, y'all, I forgot about really 5, his wife. And then if you gonna do 6, the mother-in-law. I forgot about the daughter out that don't live with them. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Please tell me I'm not the only one sitting in the corner. Oh no, James, me, Miss Bess eventually. Soon as I get down to where I need to get down to, she gonna be in there. And AB. I'm trying to hold on, but and Vibe, he probably gonna be somewhere. He might be late to the corner, but I believe he coming in the corner. And I'm sure Courtney, whenever she get in here. Not y'all calling him Elvin and the Chipmunks. Okay. Yeah. He did. The crew and the twin, you know I got the refreshments. At least we got snacks in the corner. Mrs. Best is behaving. She is. Have faith in me. I believe in you. I feel like, well, wait. You got the drinks? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I sure did. You can stretch out too. Oh yeah, listen. I definitely got you a sleeping bag. Do you want a tent or what? And some pillows? Cause I can do that too. We rich around here. That's right. More. Wait a minute, Miss Cece. Why you need something comfortable to be in the corner? Now you can't get them bar stools too small, and your butt cheeks gonna be hurting. So we need to get you something comfortable. Okay, we got you. Whatever you need, it's comfort over here. I got you. Always. Wait. I don't even know what you about to say, D Movie Man, but I feel like you about to earn yourself a spot in the corner. Welcome to the channel, friend. If you guys have not subscribed to D Movie Man channel, please do. Please do, James, please. This season is a chop. Really? You think so? I fear 8 episodes rehashing the same BS when production knows they could have cleared some of this up much earlier. Also, no real accountability happening. Move on. Listen, there is no no. With some of those ladies, no. I feel like Ro is over it, and I feel like Latoria is over it. It annoys me that the other 2 ladies can sit and lie and be like, oh, we didn't do that, and act like they didn't do absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's beyond me. I am over it. I am over it. But I if I'm not mistaken, James, do they get 11 episodes or what? I think she said 11. I think when I was in his live, she was sitting in his live, and I think she said 11. So, yeah, no real accountability. Oh, we're going to have liquor too. Likka. If they had exactly. And no reunion. So we really can't get a resolve without a reunion. And that's what makes it really bad. And y'all, if y'all don't know, D Movie Man reviews movies. Like his reviews, he goes to the movies, he review them, nice, short, sweet, to the point, and that's what you gonna get. I love his reviews. So yeah, he'll let you know if he wasted his time or if he enjoyed the movie. I enjoy him. As much time as I spend in a chair in a corner on my channel, I need a massage. That's why we have the VIP seating for you. Yes, y'all subscribe. Oh, okay, yeah, I think that's crazy. I think that they do need a reunion, and I think it's unfair because we get no resolve. Then you go into another season, like this. It was pure chaos coming into this season. I don't. Not yet. I haven't stepped into that yet. Oh, not me. Sorry, Shani. Yes, he do review movies. I thought you was talking to me. I thought, Lord, I'm tripping. My bad. Players messed up. Yes. Meanwhile, oh Lord. How many? 8. They had 8 episodes. 8 episodes, and you're right. It was a snooze because they absolutely bring nothing. But guess what he gonna do? Bring the same people back. Just like Love and Marriage Huntsville. He gonna bring the same people back. I've been still tuned in, but it's disappointing to me for the fact that the first season was so refreshing. Seeing the women have so much fun and pour into. Yes, this is too much like Raw. Exactly. And that's why I stopped Raw at episode 5. I no longer review housewife shows except for Rhode Island until they annoy me. Can we link for... Oh, yes. She put it... I wonder if I can... Is there a way I can pin this? I need to pin it. I don't know how to pin it. Oh, I do know how to pin it. Oh, no, I don't. On gets hard for the wrong show. It goes hard for the wrong shows. LAMH Bell Collective can go. A reunion is needed and maybe more episodes so they can show more of the ladies. I want to see more of the hustle. And that was my rant last week. Seeing more of the hustle. And they keep trying to push more drama and more mess. And I'm honestly, y'all, I'm really just over it. And that's why I like doing more scripted shows. I'm more interested in scripted and like the raggedy love after lockup stuff. I mean, because that's funny to me. But I'm interested in more scripted than what we get on here. Not putting me on blast. I appreciate you, ma'am. Always listen. You're my buddy, okay? I have to put y'all on blast. That's my job. I feel like that's my job. Okay, that's my job. Thank you. Okay. Latoria and Jordan. This is gonna be another short one. Jordan called Latoria. I might have to take myself off screen because it's going slow. Anyway, Jordan called Latoria to meet him to pick up the ring. And although Latoria and Chloe are not cool, she still loves love, so she's gonna go. Jordan thinks him giving Chloe the ring will fix the issues between the kids. And I was like, who said that? Why would you think that? The ring is cute. I mean, I guess it was cute. All right. That's all I got. That's all I got for that. All right. Labrina and Elena. Okay. Because why? It said the rings was 40% off. That's what I read in the screen. It was 40% off. It's 40% off. Latoria's going with Jordan is strange. Yeah, I wouldn't go. Nah, I'm asleep. straight to voicemail. This how I was looking at Labrina the whole time. Because what the entire fuck? Excuse my language. But girl, no ma'am. Listen, but I want you to be proud of me. This is what if it was not for you, I wouldn't have this up. So, nothing. I don't know who told Jordan this, but that is the most inaccurate statement I have ever heard. Okay? Because that's how I was looking at this while they was having this entire conversation. Like, yes, like that video, thuggies. Very much so. Very much so. Thank you. Dang it. So, let me go ahead and get down to this. Elena said, so they sit down. Elena was like, listen, let's just get into it. I ain't trying to, we can skip all the pleasantries. She said there were some things that were said that was hurtful and that you shared with Latoria and Ro. And you shared those things before calling me. Labrina said, that's not how that happened. She said, I didn't go to Latoria and Ro. And she said, I didn't go to Latoria and Ro. She said in her confessional, the information was pulled out of me. What? Girl, you absolutely told them in front of all the ladies. You told all of them. That was the first lie. And then you said it was pulled out of you. Ma'am, you and Will, first of all, when Josh came to the house, you and Will was asking questions, but you were asking more questions than Will was, and it felt rather coercive. The questions that you were asking, it felt like you were pulling answers out of Josh. It felt rather coercive to me, in my opinion. Anyway, Latoria felt like Elena's side is out there. Why can't Josh's side be out there? Because Josh ain't no cast member. Let's start there. He ain't no peach holder. Okay? He ain't none of that. He ain't no star holder. Okay? Because I don't know what Texas got out here, but whatever. He ain't no boot holder. Okay? He ain't none of that. He ain't none of that. Like, the fact that you gave him a platform was fucked up in its own. And Josh knew that legally they couldn't have this conversation. So she then said, we don't know which one is the truth. Labrina, it don't matter. It didn't matter whose truth was what, because it's not your place or your business. But for you to put it out there on that, allow Josh to put it out there on national television, made it foul. Point blank in a period. That's where it started and that's where it stopped. You shouldn't have done it. I get him and Will are cool. If him and Will are cool, they could have met and went to the damn bar. They could have met and went somewhere. Like, this could have been handled a totally different way. If you was out, if you really wanted to be out of the loop, you wouldn't have been in that scene. I don't know what Elena did to you, but it seemed to me Elena did absolutely nothing to you. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, Elena said Josh will move she said in her confessional, Josh will move how he's going to move, but Labrina could have gave her a heads up. And I feel like that's fair. But Labrina is, again, I think I'm going to quote Mrs. Best. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mrs. Best. Labrina is out for Labrina. And that's what I got. So Elena tells Labrina, basically, I wouldn't do you what you've done to me. And that's another thing. If anybody would have done to Labrina what she's done to Elena, Labrina would be pissed. She would have been pissed. Let's be all the way clear. What she did was whack. And I don't respect that. We keep going. Anyway, she tells her, I wouldn't put you in this position. Like, and I wasn't mad at Elena for expressing herself. I thought Elena was going to come on here and be real timid, but she really wasn't. And I love that for her. She was very clear and concise. She wasn't loud. She wasn't ignorant. Because I would have turned shit over. I would have turned the shit over. And I would have popped that hole in the side of her head. Because who you playing with? I'm sorry, y'all. That's the New Orleans in me. Girl, that's the New Orleans in me. It be trying to sneak out from time to time. Okay? So anyway, Labrina said, I wouldn't put you in this position, and I'm not gonna take that on. And she tells Elena, I don't owe you nothing. I was like, girl, no accountability. You tried to take yourself out of what you did. You are solely responsible for this. You are solely responsible. You are fully 100% responsible. You and your raggedy ass, cheating ass nigga. Because let's be clear, you already said that he cheated on you a long time ago. It's giving misery loves company, but whatever. Anyway, Elena said, I see Labrina for, basically, just paraphrasing, I see Labrina for her works. Labrina said, will offer the safe space for Josh. For what? For what? And I'm not saying Josh don't deserve a safe space. How is it? Let me calm down. Because you can't say Will gave him a safe space and you put a fucking camera in his face. How is that safe? You gave him a space to run his mouth and be messy because you was probably mad at everybody from when y'all was sitting with Miss Sylvia, and you wanted to get everybody back by any means necessary. And that is how I feel. The way I will beat the dog shit out of Labrina, like you could never, and I mean never, you could never say a whole ass thing to me. Y'all, I gotta get some water because my throat dry. I was this lady this whole time. Where's my white glasses? Okay, because I'm this lady right now. Anyway, Elena thinks that it's convenient because he's never hung out with Josh. And I agree. I think that this is totally convenient. All right. Labrina said she didn't know if it's convenient, right or wrong. You cannot say he cannot have an outlet. What? Hold on, y'all. Wait. Because I be trying to read this and process this. That's why I be doing pre-records. Okay? Because you don't know what's going to come out. All right? Elena said he is allowed to have an outlet. You lit in this moment, Labrina, to me, what I heard was, I'm on Josh's side. That's exactly what I heard. I heard I'm on Josh's side. Discussion would have been over. But I get it, Elena, you're a more classier woman than I'll ever be. You're a more classier woman than I'll ever be. Labrina said, just because Elena cut ties, doesn't mean her and her husband has to also. That would make sense if you were friends with Josh long ago. It doesn't make sense now because you right after she decided to file for a divorce. Now Josh want to be friends with Will. This is why this statement don't make sense to me. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, Elena asks Labrina, what did Josh say? Labrina tells her Josh says she cheated. Elena said in her confessional she didn't cheat, and he knows that. And since she filed for divorce, he want to slander her name. Labrina said, he said, you cheated, and we was in shock. Again, another way of her saying we believe Josh. Because why would you be in shock? When Elena literally sat with you last season and cried, and you acted like, you was her friend. You really act like you was that lady friend. Okay, girl. Fine. So Labrina said, Elena, at this point, Elena started to cry, explaining her situation and how she's never cheated on Josh. And she never cheated on that long-haired baby daddy of hers. And so while she was crying and all of that, it was just how Labrina looked. And she looked as if she had no empathy or no sympathy for Elena at that moment. Now, it could be production. Again, we only get what production give us, right? So sometimes Labrina always have this resting bitch face. And I'm not calling Labrina a bitch. I'm saying she always have a resting bitch face. And in that resting bitch face, it gives, I don't give a damn. It does. That's what it gives. I just couldn't, y'all. Like, this was a lot. So Labrina said in her confessional, she hate that Elena is hurt, and she tells Elena she's exhausted. She apologized to Elena for how it all started. I mean, are you really apologetic? Are you? And Labrina actually started to cry. And that part, I just couldn't believe it based on the conversation her and Will had later on. But let me just run through these comments real quick, y'all. Because 40% off rank. Somebody called Greg from Potomac. Labrina came into the meeting on 10. She did. Her attitude really was on 10. Because she was guilty. Like Elena said. She have an energy because she is guilty. He got her one. They are engaged. Oh. Labrina. Labrina and Elena's conversation proved one thing. One gossip leaves the group chat. It never comes back the same. Exactly. I know Latoria means well, but ain't no way I'm doing the love is love for someone who cheated on my friend. It's a no for me, dog. Period. I'm not. You ain't got nothing to say to me. Why we entertaining him? Why are you in as my friend and you still with this man? I'm gonna let you be with this man because this who you won't be with. But there is nothing you can say to me. Don't look in my direction. I don't have nothing to say to you or your man. I'll be around you, but I don't want to be around your man at all. Congratulations. Now they have a very pretty picture to put in that frame. My God. Exactly. Wait a minute. That was a budget-friendly stone? A Morganite ring? Like, one. Wait, so the ring Juan got for Robin wasn't real? Oh. I didn't know that. Misery loves company. Notice Labrina and her husband only seem to spend time together gossiping and giving very little about their own marriage. Yeah. I guess she feel like, and this is what I think. I think Labrina feel like she gave a lot last season about her son, about their marriage. I seen her on a podcast saying she has, I guess she's endured so much with Will, and now she don't have to do nothing. She don't have to ask for nothing. I guess she's just like the pampered princess, girl. So you went through all you dealt with all of this infidelity to be. That's what I heard. That's what I heard in my ear. You dealt with all of this infidelity to be a pampered princess, girl. Get the fuck. She doubled down on it after. She did, but then she had a conversation with her husband. Like that. And then she lied again. Labrina is a clown for what she did, and I don't believe Will and Josh are cool, or were cool prior to that scene. Exactly. Good point. Yes. Like Labrina is clicking down. Exactly. How do you go from being the main person supporting a woman and speaking life over them to being yes. Listen, it all stemmed from the Miss Sylvia situation. It stemmed from the Miss Sylvia situation. I think once that happened, when they all went to go see Miss Sylvia, and the comment about her, what did she say? What would she say? Something about being better than them or something to that effect. All of the comments that was made in everybody's presence when they all went to go see Miss Sylvia and they confronted her. I think that's when she started to click down. I don't know, but I do think Labrina thinks she's bigger than the program. I do think Labrina thinks she's bigger than the program. Y'all stay calling him in women's business, but somehow y'all never have that same energy for everybody else. Well, yeah. Who you talking about? Will? Or you talking about Will? Let me know. Yep. Very deplorable behavior. I love how she says, I don't owe you nothing, but you would give Josh a platform to speak. Yeah. She's male identified. Labrina better hopes no one did. I mean, here's the thing. Labrina did say that her and Josh had infidelities. So I guess you can't burn her with her own information because she already put it out there. And then she had put the not much information, but then she talked about how her son had to go live with his stepdad. But we didn't get a lot from that. We didn't get a lot from it. Not a lot, but Yeah, she is definitely male identified. Yep. Wasn't there some commentary made at the couples event about Will and Labrina not even sleeping together on a regular? That's what Chloe said. If one of the women decide to hone in on that, she knows she will be mad. Yes, so that's what Chloe said when her, Ro, and I want to say Latoria had hung out. She said that Labrina said that her and Will don't hunch all the time. And I think she said this in her confession. I think she made a comment about it in her confessional. But what's her name? Brought it up. Chloe was the one that brought it up. And that's when those three was hanging out together. Sis, go get you some libation. I'm working on that. He's allowed to have an outlet, but not on Labrina's dime. Not on Labrina's dime, and not on the mother of his kids' dime as well. Like, and the fact that Labrina used those people marriage as a storyline is weird to me. It's very weird to me. I said on James' channel, Labrina is the type who ain't had her ass whooped. You did say that. I remember that. I don't think so. And I don't know if her pet. Now I don't want to be this person, and I don't want to give her an excuse. But do y'all think it's her past that makes her like this, or do y'all feel like she's always been like this since season 1? She just had a good representative in season 1. Like, that representative was something else. You know, like, we always saw was the representative, and now we're probably seeing the real Labrina. I don't know. This is exactly why Elena worked my last nerves last season with the kindergarten teacher voice confessional going on and on about protecting her Black husband and his legacy, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. You were trying to protect him, and then he came on this season not even thinking about you. He even said that you were out there cheating. Like, when she called him a punk ass in the confessional, that's who you are. That's who you are. Like, I don't like when these women come on here being something that they're not. Stop being disingenuous. Be who you are. And if you want to come on reality TV, put it out there. But stop protecting people, and stop protecting people who are not deserving of it. Because Josh was not deserving of it. Like, he was not. He was not. And I'm pretty sure they may have had a discussion about things they were going to talk about on the show. And when she put it out there, he probably didn't like the backlash that he got, which pissed him off. That's probably what pissed him off even further. The backlash. Like, it was the backlash of it all. And the fact that she filed for divorce. But not. Listen, these are people I've learned that either have to be humbled by life, humbled by being cussed out completely, or being humbled physically. I can tell which one Labrina is. Child. Hey, Linda Gamble, how are ya? Hi, sis. Welcome. We just talking about Heart and Hustle Houston. Come on in. I'm almost done. I'm getting ready to land this plane. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's always the funniest thing in the world to me when people try to outmag you in a situation where they've done you wrong. How are you mad at me for being justifiably mad at you? Pure insane. Exactly. And that is exactly what Labrina did. I really be trying to give people grace, especially like on this show. Because I ain't gonna lie, I verbally been whooping Labrina's ass. And I even went back and had to apologize. But I only apologized to Labrina about the whole Precious situation. Like, I was like, let me let this lady's scalp go. But about this was wrong. This was wrong. Yes. Robin never, because her finger gonna turn green. That's why. Oh, yes. And he aggravate. It's just his look. And honestly, y'all, if y'all look at those two, when they were together in their scene, they're always looking like they're up to no good, like they're up to some messy shit. And that's just what it looked like. And again, we are viewing, this is what I'm seeing when I'm watching it. Everybody view is different when we're watching these shows. This is just my view. I don't know. Let's look when she comes back to the show. Exactly. I know this is besides the point, but I think it's hilarious how Labrina and Kiana look even more beautiful. I know. Oh my God, their face. Listen, when I tell you Labrina, as aggravating as she is, and Kiana, my house, my life, their face cards. I will give them that. Even Labrina body. Labrina body is so tea. I looked at her on Instagram and I was like, this damn lady is gorgeous. I have to give her that. But still trifling behavior. Yeah, to the 10th power. Okay. I liked Labrina last year, but I was just like, wait a minute, what happened? It was Shaniqua who I ain't like last season, and I'm glad we don't see her no more. If you a person is around long enough, you'll see who they are. That's true. This is the real Labrina. I agree. Josh is probably also mad he no longer has access to the money. It has access to a little bit of the money. Listen, is her and her husband getting a divorce? Like, they talking about sweet tea right now. Her and old ugly little no neck Greg. Yes, hi auntie. That's crazy, y'all. Labrina is beautiful on outside body, but Labrina is beautiful on the outside, body is tea but messy. She is. Her and Chloe are just alike. It's just they have similarities. They're different, but they have similarities. I will say that. So Norm creates a staycation. Hold on, let me change my picture, y'all. Okay. Norm creates a staycation for Manira. And real quick, because y'all know Manira just, I don't know, she's just boring to me, but I like her and Norm. They decided they don't want to talk about them children. They don't want to talk about the parentals. They about to have no, they turning off phones, and they finna go upstairs and do the nasty. Okay, they finna go do the nasty. All right. That's it. They ran upstairs. It's given. I just wouldn't want to watch them. I wouldn't. All right, we're finna switch gears and get down to Will and Labrina. Okay? Let's bring my friend back up. So Labrina tells Will that Elena heard Josh had a conversation and she was upset that he had an outlet. Girl, what conversation you were sitting at? What table was you sitting at, Labrina? Obviously, we wasn't sitting at the same table. Elena was upset that you told all of the ladies and you didn't come to her first when you had a conversation with Josh. But why would you go to her first when you invited Josh to your house to get the tea? If I'm being messy, I'm not going to tell you I invited Josh to my house to be messy. Okay? That makes sense. Anyway, Labrina said, it's funny how the ladies expect unwavering loyalty from me, but will let other people assassinate my character and remain silent. Ma'am, who are you talking about, Chloe? You talking about Chloe? Because what? Who's assassinating your character? Only person we're talking about at this moment, it seems, is Chloe. I don't understand, but whatever. Fine. The way her and Will are being messy AF about another couple is really wild to me, and it's disrespectful. They're definitely, I want to say this. I also feel like her and Will are trying to produce a lot of these scenes, especially when it comes to this Josh and Elena situation. Will said Josh have receipts and Josh showed them to Will. Okay, Will, if you have the receipts, show them. And if Josh had the receipts initially, why didn't he show them? Why? Josh is a damn lie. Like, y'all remember when Carrie walked in the house when she saw her room and she said, "You a damn lie." That's Josh. Josh, somebody lying. I mean, even if he did, even if she did, can we remind you, you lied to this lady for a while about her money. You stole. I mean, I'm sorry, you didn't steal. You lost a lot of her money to her business. She has to work more than what she does now to recoup her money, and you have cheated on her. You have cheated on this lady. So what you get is what you get. I don't understand. You wrong this lady and you expect nothing to happen. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Not the bounce house. Ew. Shaniqua was a hot mess, but the way Chloe and Labrina are moving, they almost make her shenanigans. I agree. Look like child's play in comparison. I agree. I agree. Not trying to be mean, but I really despise whoever did the picture for the new season. I know. Not sure if it's Photoshop or something else, but none of them look as beautiful as they do. I know. I wish they would have done like a full body picture. Like everybody, even if they couldn't come together, I wish they would have done like a full body. The irony is that Labrina's behavior is proving everything Chloe or whoever else is saying or supposedly saying. So what are we talking about? Exactly. When Chloe said, I feel like Labrina is poisoning the group, or Labrina wants to separate a group or something to that effect. I just don't think Chloe was lying. Chloe is messy, but we're not gonna act like her assessment on Labrina was a lie as well. I can't say that. Her assessment on Labrina wasn't a lie. Yes, she messy, but her assessment wasn't. It was accurate. Some of her assessment on Labrina was accurate. Labrina said she went to support Elena and she would not be pulled into chaos of anyone's marriage. You pulled yourself into their marriage the moment Josh walked into your door and y'all allowed him to speak on camera. I'm sorry. Again, this is you trying to excuse yourself out of this situation. Ma'am, we need a reunion. I'm sorry. Ooh, child. Ooh, She wants to know if Elena is telling her truth. It doesn't matter if Elena is telling her truth. You've decided to be Team Josh because your husband is Team Josh, because you're male identified, and because you're acting like a pick-me at this moment. If you don't like Elena, just say that. Like, and another thing, just like you said, you don't owe Elena anything. Elena don't owe you that information either. She doesn't owe you anything. So you wanted to know her truth. It doesn't matter. She doesn't owe you that. Anyway, moving right along, because we are almost done with this review. Okay. Roll Latoria, Chloe, and Miss Sylvia. So you know what? Can we play Miss Sylvia? Okay, because I've seen Miss Sylvia feel like in every episode. Y'all really, I should have found a picture of Miss Sylvia and put it right up there somewhere. Because I feel like Miss Sylvia is another cast member. Okay. Anyway, y'all noticed Latoria, if y'all have noticed all season, and I think it's because it's her, I don't know if that's her last name, but Latoria has everything with lemons on it. She also sells candles, I believe. But not only does she sell candles, Courtney, okay, my cousin have her High Vibe candles. Y'all go purchase her candles. DM her on High Vibes. Is it High Vibes Candle and Fragrance Company on IG? Okay, y'all support my cousin. I know some of y'all have, and we appreciate it. Okay, continue to support my girl. The link will be in the description below. All right. Anyway, Latoria updates Miss Sylvia on what's going on between her and Chloe, and Chloe actually walks up. Y'all talking about me? Yes, we are briefing Miss Sylvia about what's going on. Again, Chloe acts like she's the victim, the perpetual victim. So the ladies tell Miss Sylvia their issues with Chloe. Chloe says she does not think the ladies have her back. And I was like, oh, wow. But Latoria tries to tell her, you told us that y'all didn't have my back. And Rose tells her you couldn't have thought that, because you would not have did what you did. And something in the back of your mind had you thinking we were against you. Like, Chloe, you tripping. So Chloe said it was the way the trio, meaning Ashley, Manira, and Blabrina, expressed themselves to Chloe that made her feel like her friends didn't have her back. Rose said, when you came to me, you didn't even ask me. You just came, and I'm just paraphrasing, y'all. You just came in an accusatory way. Chloe's approach, again, was very accusatory, and I feel like she's still being disingenuous, and she's still not taking accountability for any of it. I feel like Chloe is sitting there, but Chloe isn't listening. Like, she's not listening. And if she's listening, she's only listening to respond. So Chloe says she stopped taking her ADD medicine because she's trying to have a baby. And again, their face was like, girl, what? Because obviously they didn't know. And again, she's not taking accountability. She's sitting there making an excuse. Girl, so Miss Sylvia was like, why would you take yourself off the meds, basically? Why didn't you go talk to your doctor? I feel like Chloe, and this is no shade to nobody that has mental health issues. This is not me talking down to anybody that has ADD, ADHD, or any type of mental health issues that requires you to take any meds. I'm speaking directly about Chloe. I feel like Chloe is on bullshit. That's it. That's all. So Latoria tells Miss Sylvia about her medical challenges, the seizure, and all Chloe heard was, so y'all hung out with the other girls. I said, bitch, I'm sorry, y'all. She pissed me off because, again, you're choosing to be obtuse in this entire situation. You literally are not listening. You are not listening. I didn't know she did that. Chloe is selfish. She's very selfish. So Ro gets pissed off because Chloe is being dismissive. And Chloe is still not receiving what her friends are saying to her. And for me personally, I mean, and I'm assuming everybody else that's sitting there, that's not okay. Chloe started talking about what her issues are. And at the end of the day, if y'all sat there and listened and heard what she said about her issues, all of her issues are centered around Jordan. The meds. You stop taking your meds so you can have a baby by this nigga. You're having issues with all of your kids because they don't want you to be with this nigga. Everything is happening because of this nigga that you don't want to let go. Like, and you're mad. Like, I don't even know why. I'm listen. Chloe is nuts at this. Chloe is selfish. She's selfish and she's self-absorbed, and that's just what it is. That is what it is. And she's sitting there making 1,000 excuses. She can't see past. She can't see past herself. She can't see past the nigga what's in this nigga's pants. Okay. Anyway, Latoria says that this bond wasn't supposed to end like this. Miss Sylvia doesn't think that this relationship is over, and according to Ro, the relationship between her and Chloe is over. Latoria, I just don't think Latoria has hope anymore. You know, Chloe is still trying to maximize her pain while minimizing her friend's pain. That's so crazy to me. Ro feels like Chloe doesn't care. Chloe wants her friends back. And Chloe thinks if I just say I'm sorry, they're going to come back. But you're just saying it as words. There's no action behind it. There's no thought behind it. There's no empathy behind it. There's no sympathy behind it. There is nothing behind it. It's just words to you, just so these people can come back in your life. And so you can continue to abuse them as you've been doing. That is not how that works. Until you can learn how to be a friend, you shouldn't be around these ladies, and these ladies shouldn't be around you. You need therapy, and not Miss Sylvia. You need to go find another therapist, okay? Ro and Latoria don't recognize Chloe anymore. And that was the end of the episode. They wore me out, okay? This is where I'm at in life. This is how I feel, okay? Whoo, child. That's a lot. Wore me out. Let me see. Rose said on James' channel that she has asked everyone to have a reunion. I did see when she put that. She did say that. Josh, aka Lightbulb Head, is the ultimate. He is. Either air it all out or keep it on the plate. Exactly. He is very lame. I agree. And all the breadcrumbing and dropping hints on what is likely a lie. Exactly. I do feel like never mind. I agree. Sylvia is on production's payroll at this point. Get your coin. Thank you. I appreciate I appreciate that. I would too. But you mean to tell me ain't nobody else available in all of Houston? It's giving Dr. Sherry and Dr. Jeff for reality show. Y'all remember the lady from last season who Ro was seeing? It was like the lighter skinned lady. I want to say her, and I think Elena and Josh went to go see this lady. I thought she was a good therapist as well. I forgot her name, but I thought she was a good one. Chloe still she did. I didn't know that. As someone who is medicating myself, I go out of the way to make sure I'm being consistent with it, even down to the time that I take it. If I get a little off track, I get intensely worried. I get it. I do. That's crazy. Like I do think it's BS, and I just think she's flat out lying, and I don't want to be insensitive. I don't, but it just don't seem believable, and I could be wrong, and I'm willing to say I'm wrong. I am. I'm willing to say I'm wrong. I don't care. I don't know if this was said already. I wish Latoria would have made the point that if Chloe and Labrina were trashing her friend who looks like her, then what's stopping them from doing the same? You know what? I Didn't even think about them. No, nobody said that earlier. Huh. I definitely would side eye those two. I just, and we need to figure out. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen when they go on this trip next week. That's gonna be a whole mess. Chloe is 45, going on 14. She's another disappointment because it seemed like she had awareness of how she went wrong as a mother last season, but now she's doubling down on everything she did wrong. Exactly. Y'all, I'm so over it. Listen, it's been a whole lot juicier, I will say, than last season. But I really do just want to, I really want to see more of these ladies hustle. And I think we're losing sight, as all of these shows, we lose sight of the main thing, and we delve right into the mess of it all. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, that is all I got. Okay. Tomorrow probably won't be alive. Probably won't. Because I still have to do Love After Lockup, and I'm going to try to do another episode of Soul Food where they will piss me off. Probably Big Mama from the dead, or Maxine, or Kenny. Because somebody always pissed me off on that show. Okay? Or Lim with his lying ass. Okay? So yeah, I appreciate y'all coming on here with me. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, y'all, what is it? Healing Out Loud. Me and Courtney will be back. I want to say the second Friday of July. What are we in? June, July, August. I think the second Friday in August. And the name of the topic is just running it. We just gonna run it. All right. It's gonna be a good one. So yes. And then I am going to be doing what is it? What's the OWN show that's on now, y'all? That's going to be coming on. Put a Ring on It. Is it Put a Ring on It? Cheaters or something? I think it's Put a Ring on It. Am I saying the right show? I think it's Put a Ring on It. But I'm going to be doing that one. And then I'm going to be going live with Black Girls Den Podcast. We're going to be going live on Sundays. We don't have a time yet, but we're going to be going live on Sundays. I am still going to be currently going live Love After Lockup with Mrs. Best and Watch Your Mouth reviews, y'all. So yes, and I still have to give y'all 3 episodes of Next Gen NYC. I will say this. Thursday, I think I'm going to combine all 3 episodes, and I might turn that into a live. So that might be a quick one too, or I might make that a quick pre-record, depending on the episode. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you did. I enjoyed this. I know these women are running up your pressure up badly, but it's been really fun watching you cut up over the shenanigans. Listen, I should have did Bell Collective on live the way I was slanging Marie's raggedy bald head ass. Okay. I had to do that one on pre-re. But I am trying to get to a place where I can do more lives and be more comfortable. But I appreciate y'all so much. And I do think I have a potty mouth, and I don't be wanting to run y'all away because of my potty mouth. Okay. So yes, Put a Ring on It. Yes, I think it's Put a Ring on It. But I appreciate y'all because y'all appreciate me. And that is all I got, y'all. This is your girl Keywan, reminding you to keep showing up, stay true to yourself, and I will catch y'all tomorrow. Okay? I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.